Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Indeed, good wife. I'm S.T.A.L.K.E.R of life, Lord of Rapture. That is...
A nobleman, sir?
It's... well, a little... Basically, my father, bequeathed the estate to me when I...
What's complicated about that, sir?
Nothing. The thing is, it's up to
No food for me here.
that my father appointed to decide when I'm of age.
You seem quite adult to me, sir.
Yeah, I should think so. But they keep dragging their heels about it. They'd have to meet up to decide. And it's either, oh, it's too far to travel, or some are on their last legs and they just don't want to do it. If things were normal, I could present my claim to the king and he'd confirm my adulthood. Only our king is being held captive in Austria by his own brother, and I'm still the almost Lord of... Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no... Come join our banquet in the midst...
I'm glad to see you.
All the more cause for merrymaking!
Of course. I did bring it all the way.
And for that, I am in your... And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. I suppose I'll have to give you some... estate or something.
The third time. What in God's name?
Now, Henry, don't make her...
Well,
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in...
I told you about them, though.
What?
It's...
Whoa, that's all we need.
What could they want from us? But the thing I want to know is...
Well, as I said,
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
you must have been seeing...
That just proves how well you can catch.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck,
Why the modesty? You...
Fortuna Juvat.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who...
And as I recall, you already got a pony.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Townberg. What was...
The foe took the...
Under the cloak of darkness.
And we almost succeeded.
Seat?
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it.
I admit it. You saved...
Well, as far as I can tell, but I reckon you paid off part...
True enough.
To be honest, we were fighting outside, but I thought I was done for. And luckily, I hit him a nice...
My word.
Once we get back...
Do tell. What...
Quite a lot of things. We came here on an important mission. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we...
Not far. Once...
All right. I think...
I'll prepare a bit of...
But je ne...
But I do.
Now
For a start, you can...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything.
I have something. Ma had trouble because I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlana.
No doubt.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you...
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Nothing against the hospital.
Of all places.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking...
Henry, alive.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky.
All right.
I'd expect no less.
What about the...
You saw for yourself, but you're right. As soon as we get...
When we get back to...
You're right.
Hold on a bit. Istvan Top.
Tough!
I tell you.
Of course, but that's... And Otto von Bergov, it was dark.
I saw him.
Yes, but I see you haven't wasted... Come on, let's get... Oh, hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks.
Bring the best you... What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different...
God's holy brick.
I expect they've had trouble with...
Oh, really? I'd rather hear some kind...
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's...
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the
So what do you suggest?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for...
Well, you could shrug that off. We've got no message, no coin.
Chin up.
Nothing will be... I'll tell you 4 reasons why, instead of sitting here with us.
It's not your fault they...
We have to take care of their bodies at least, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory... We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held.
Audentes fortuna you...
Audentes for...
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this... stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? Feisty. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the... I'm Catherine, and...
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my.
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my...
I thought we divided up fairly, but that toe rag only gave me the innards.
Hello, thanks for the wedding. Ich habe Hunger. I'm forming swords for Lord Semir. You know, the countryside is safe. Everyone wants to be up.
The most beautiful thing I've seen in my whole life.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment. I'll be right.
Let's hear it. Right now. I'll ask her when she's
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I hope my uncle don't let me down.
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk? Get out of my sight!
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
One of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks. Acrobat, eh?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. There used to be a rich family.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want... And what can I get for you?
Taking their time again.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget...
I got the feeling... I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Bergov is about to...
Sacre!
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semin, he's marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some wedding in a...
Because it looks like Von...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the... We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it...
Lug sacks? Are you yanking?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a...
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs and Bellatoris, the warrior. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a...
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting.
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate... In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the... I simply cannot carry sacks.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply aren't going to work?
It's not appropriate.
Right.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for...
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
A large beer for me.
God bless you. Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
One beer, please. To your health, my friends.
Some noble was resting.
I'll have a beer.
So one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back. And that pissed him off and he wants his revenge. He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go. Christ, there'll be nothing nice left here. Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done in time?
They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet. Not too bad, so
But the 2 of us managed to get away.
I'd have to split myself in 2 to get everybody done on time. Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out? Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
We lost.
People are always asking me. They're never good enough for you. I don't want some good at it.
Bumped him off. Didn't even run.
You're no saint yourself.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then.
It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson. Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now! I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers. Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then. You scum!
Go to hell! Hey! Get it!
Nice hit!
Filthy vermin! Finish this quickly! Light him up!
Banker!
Show your stuff!
I'll rip your arse open!
Take that, you unwashed yokel! Slice him up!
Damn!
Good. I'm wounded!
Slice it! Hear that? That's your death toll. Slice him up!
Hey! Get it!
Yeah, don't spare him!
Now
Shit.
we finish Show this. What you're made of!
Filthy vermin!
Jetzt reicht es! You're dead!
Him up.
Bastard! What do you want?
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. Leave him alone! What are you hopping about
And us?
for?
Let's see what you're made of, you bastard!
Fucking swordsman! Shame on you! I told you he had two left hands.
Show your stuff!
With him. What the fuck?
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but...
What? Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking...
I was just defending you. Should I have let that foot beat you?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man...
What do you think I was trying to... what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even... We've been in the shit right from the start.
I don't believe it.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who hasn't...
And you're a spoil...
What the fuck? I've had it up to here with you. You were supposed to make... You're fucking useless!
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're
What do you...
Let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my... That's because I'm responsible, and know how to behave in a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could...
We'll see who's proud of who.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that...
Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Aye. You're in the right place. Over here. Do you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to...
You're still alive in one piece. It's like Tomcat always says.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not so...
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or...
Where might I run into Tomcat?
in the...
Should I watch out for them?
No. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you.
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good.
I ain't. I'm just past...
You're something like...
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while and...
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, but I'd like to go somewhere else. So I'm scraping. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to...
I'd like to see what their homes look...
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise them with the city folk.
You said you were going to a city. You mean...
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't... But I won't be troubling her long. Just until...
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work.
Don't get your hopes up. The city...
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have...
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Who goes there? What are you barging in here for? What are you waiting for? Clear off.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Missing, I know who to go and see. I'm going to check.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
That's one sharp blade.
What did I do to you?
Aye, but he drills all over himself, and he gets this feeling that his time's near
Halt!
enough. Doesn't get
Search!
enough.
Show me
All
what
the
you've
time.
got on you.
And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the
So
head,
then,
it's bad
search!
news.
Exactly.
Go ahead and search me.
Let me tell you,
I've got nothing to hide.
Poor, but young.
Mm-hmm. Everything in order. Carry on.
Best of luck.
Hey! You're not allowed here!
Greetings to you.
What can I do for you?
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a square...
So, if I...
Depends on what you're looking for.
No, don't worry.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's... But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Takov. He might at least...
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur.
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually two legends. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands. I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right. No need to lose your temper. I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this?
You don't know, lad. Educate yourself.
Really? How is it that I've never...
Perhaps Prince Vladislav II.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was... So he decided to head out...
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick. Still, he loved her very much, so he... But if he failed to return...
Then what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. Over time, the men on the deserted island died, and so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide. So Brunswick, after some time on the road, so what do you think?
Well, considering what he later added to the coat of arms, I expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all, except by then, it was all his wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, but at the wedding feast. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for...
Where did Brunswick's arm...
It is said that George the Lion, this George, spent a lot of time...
I think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, a lion, as a reward, went only Sir George specifically, while visiting. Of course, the king wanted his armour back, but Lord Chenyek, it looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to...
Chenyek was broke.
Because of building his...
Well, if the king was so indeed...
Because Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. It's said he hid it so it could... Or so they say...
And do you know where I could find
Yes, lad. But I do have a little Sir Chenyek. Do you want to hear it?
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight, pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from under. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle need.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell! I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armour, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armour, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy here. Take it, as a keepsake. And now, go.
I see those ears do indeed work.
Greetings to you.
What? What are you gawking at?
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zheharovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite
So, what did Thrush tell you about it?
There's going to be a dice tournament at the wedding, and whoever wins will take home a gold badge.
That must cost a king's ransom.
Just like the whole wedding. I hear he ended up paying more than Lord Semi.
Well, from what I hear, Lord Semin's pretty much dead broke.
I hope it's not that bad. I wouldn't wish that on Agnes.
God be with you. See you later.
God be with you.
Even rob him.
That is strange.
Greetings.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked, and I salvaged some things, but the rest...
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak pond. Beyond, I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings.
Ja, natürlich, you are not from here. Aber das ist deine Sache. Then also, what do you want to know?
I have a few questions.
Dann schieß mal los. Wiedersehen.
I'd like to buy something. Where?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of your best bet is to ask our merchant.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in...
I can't help you with that. You'll have...
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well,
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself.
It's a long story.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're... If you were telling the truth, why... I'm sorry, lad, but until then,
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my...
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in...
And where do I find him?
Where do you think?
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about... I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly...
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, it's peaceful here, and the war has avoided... Well, that's how it was.
Thanks.
Good day.
Why would he do that? Don't you think he has enough cows as is?
Without a wife, what else can I do?
Didn't see that coming, eh? Christ! from here! You have to hear this! It's silver scallets, they say.
What was that? What? Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
I don't know how many mistakes you've made today, but this could be your last one.
Ho, ho, ho! Let's see what you're made of. You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit! No! Do it!
Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. a nice bit of venison, and something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Dead, and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Will you help an old woman, young man?
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, sucker. Do you have any...
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover...
I don't know much about dogs. You wouldn't be the first or the last. Maybe your dog's gone feral.
Thanks.